Alright guys, so we're officially headed to locals. Just to get you up to speed, we was playing Dragon League for like the last few weeks, last month I should say. We played locals with Dragon League quite often. We entered a 3v3 with Dragon League and did decent. But we played Dragon League so much that I'm just like to the point where I'm just tired of playing it. So what I think I need to do before all this new support comes out with new Drytron, which I'm excited for, which I know you guys probably are too. What I decided to do, since I'm a meta player and I only play the best decks, I decided to take like a break from meta. Since Drytron's not there, and that's obviously my favorite deck, Dragon League's just not fun anymore. Like, it's so played out, but it's clearly the best, but it's just not fun, you know, at this point. So I decided to, you know, put together my 60 card shenanigans. We're gonna see how well we can do with this. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be fun to say the least, especially when people aren't ready for it. So I might just bird lock them if I go first. I might just end with a Trident and 4 traps. I might just set 5 and pass. God knows what I could do with this deck. So yeah, we're just gonna head to locals. I just wanted to, you know, get you guys up to speed with where I am with the game currently in my Yu-Gi-Oh journey. And I thank you all for tuning in so far. Without further ado, I'm excited to test this at locals, and I will keep you updated. So we're officially here at locals. We're gonna see what we can do with this 60 card pile of crap. Alright guys, so we just concluded round 1. We got paired up against Shaddoll Dual Avatar. It was a very interesting deck. It was very, very spicy. I might be able to get the deck profile later on. I will keep you posted. For now, we're starting round 2. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so we just concluded round 2. We got paired up against Dogmatica Invoked. It was a fun match to say the least. Yeah, he drew Upstart 3 games in a row. I think that's hilarious. But all in all, we're 2-0 currently. Hopefully we can make something happen in these last 2 rounds, and I will be back. What's going on guys? Prepro Angel. Finally managed to actually take a local. I mean, it was only 3 rounds, but you know, I had fun to say the least. I played the 60 card pile of trash. So without further ado, I'm just gonna dive into the profile and show you guys what we got working. All right, so to start, it's literally like 4 engines plus a shit ton of traps. So we got 2 Golden Lord over here, and then 3 Cursed Eldland. This card is very self-explanatory. You need Cursed Eldland for the recursion and searching. And then of course we got 3 Sanguine. Sanguine's obviously so important because it gets you Lord, plus the graveyard effect, just like all of them. 3 Comp, 2 Haquero. I feel like honestly, in this 60 card pile of trash, this is like the most optimal Eldritch core. Alright, so next we have the fun stuff. I got my Zoo engine. We run 3 Ram because it prevents targeting, stops punishment, stops all kinds of good stuff. I only run 1 Whiptail. It's very necessary to have 1. It outs problematic cards. If you see a 10 key and you have something that you can't get over, it just outs it. Thoroughblade, it's just decent at best. It's high attack, decent for a good draw. And then of course the 1 Barrage. All right, we're not done with the Beast Warriors. Next, moving on to Tri-Brigade, we got 3 Fractal, 1 Kit, 2 Nerval. Surprisingly, this card, like, it seems like a brick, but it comes up a lot, especially with traps like Torrent. And then we got Keras, only 1, 1 Wind Barrier, and then of course 3 Tenki. So this engine, literally side out tri-brigade going second. Or yeah, if I feel like I'm going second, I side out tri-brigade altogether, and I just try to zoo them and play eldritch. Going first, if I know I'm going first, playing against dinos or something, I'm definitely leaving all this stuff in, and I'm definitely trying to bird lock them. But I mean, it doesn't always work out. I might end up setting 5 and passing, but that's just the nature of the deck. So yeah, that was it for that. And then we got another engine. All right, so the next engine we have 3 Ecclesia. Some people would argue that you could cut this down to 1 or 2, but I think 3 is actually optimal in this. It's not a bad card to open in this deck, but and this is the debatable card. I run 1 Maximus. This card is just really good for outing problematic cards, even better than Fleur-de-Lis. If I know my opponent's not on Dogmatica, I'm 100% gonna be not afraid to Maximus, and it's just gonna rip their extra deck. And then of course we got 3 Nadir. This card just helps you break boards. And then of course I run, you know, everybody's favorite card in the deck, 3 Punishment. This just outs everything almost, except like Dragoon. But yeah, so that's that engine. I think that's, in my opinion, the most optimal. You could run 1 Fleur instead of a Glacier. And then my flex cards for consistency, we run 3 Desires. I actually hate this card, but this is literally a +1. +1 in a multi-engine deck is just so powerful, because you can see all it takes is 1 card. That 1 card could be a Cimoooooo or something. All right, and then on to the trap cards. I don't know if you guys are ready for the shenanigans. We got 3 Solemn Strike. Sorry for the mixed match rarities. We run 3 Cimoooooos, 3 Torrential Tributes, 2 Ice Dragon Prisons. I really only like 2. This can be a brick. 1 Dino-Miscus. I'm debating on upping this to 3. This card just outs all kinds of crap. And I also mainboard Red Reboot. Dragon Link, they play Tiding, so Red Reboot's never really a dead card. It's only really dead if I play against like Dinos or Bird Up, which that's okay. I'm running 60 cards. Chances of seeing it's not very likely. And then of course, hand traps, I run very few. Hand traps are terrible in trap decks. So I only run 3 Ash Blossom, only because this is just the best hand trap. The fact that it can just stop a Dragoon from hitting the board is just powerful. So that's it for the main deck. I do believe it's 57 cards, I do believe, but the Dino-Miscus plus maybe a Fleur is going to be 60. So on for the extra deck.
Do you mean Maximus?
Alright, yeah, that's what I meant, Maximus. On for the extra deck, we got 1 Almirage. I run Almirage over Link Rebo because you could use Nerval, you could use Kit. Those can go into Almirage. Kit is only a brick if you don't have Almirage. You could just go normal summon Kit, go into Almirage, pitch something, Nerval maybe. And then of course we run Cimoooooo, 1 Fergie. This card is just such a good utility card. I literally never make this with my tri-brigade stuff. I literally only use this for punishment. If I draw like a brick, I literally can just put that brick at the bottom of the deck. And then, of course, to finish up the tri-brigade shenanigans, we got 1 Omen. This card is just a non-target banish. This came up, this actually won me a game today. And then for the zoo engine, we got 1 Tiger, 2 Shotgun, 2 Borbo, 1 Trident, and 2 Zeus. Obviously, this is the heart and soul of the deck. Because we're going to be siding out a lot of our tri-brigade shenanigans, and we're just going to be leaving Zoo. And then for the punishment targets in Nadir, we run 2 Intis and 1 Titaniclad, which you could also intertwine Fergie as well. But yeah, that's really it for the extra deck. It's just very good utility. That's what we want out of a trap deck, is just utility more than anything. So that's it for that. Onto the side deck, this is where it actually gets fun. I run 3 Phantasme. This is like common sense against dragons. Like you kind of have to have 3 Phantasme, because in a trap deck, if you draw a brick and you just can recycle, draw a very important card, put a brick back, like it just helps you break your board. So that's for the monsters. And then of course we got 3 Dark Ruler No More. 3 Dark Ruler No More. This is obviously really important against dragons. We got 3 Twin Twisters. This is really good against, like, you know, other control decks. This actually won me a game against Dogmatica Invoked because I top decked one. Yeah, kind of an a-hole move, but you know, it happens. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we got Lightning Storm. I only run one. This is like a flex spot, to be honest. Like, I just need more removal from the field. Drawing this against dragons, it's just like, it's just forces a negate, and then you could just pop off with like Nadir or something crazy. Duster is just self-explanatory. You need it very much so. And then of course, for the traps, these are the 3 most important traps when I go first. We got 3 Judgment and 1 Imperial Order. Out of a 60 card deck, I draw this card more times than I should. I have no idea why Order just loves me. I think it's because it's PSV, but yeah, literally like this, I feel like it's just very solid ratios. Judgment is just very important going first because you already know they're gonna side like Lightning Storms. If you Judgment a 20, they just neg 1. Like, it's not bad at all. But yeah, so that's the deck. Just want to thank you all for watching. Really hope you like my, you know, it's like technically 57 card pile of trash. Probably be 60 cards like in the near future, but yeah, so that's the deck profile. Tri-brigade, Eldritch, Zoo, Dogmatica with a crap ton of traps. Brett Pro, enjoy. So the tournament's over. Did pretty well. It's only 3 rounds, you know, nothing too crazy, but it was fun, the 60 card pile. So yeah, with that being said, you know, it's the end of the night, we're about to head home.